The Washington County Johnson City Animal Shelter received an analysis from a third-party group on the shelter's weaknesses and their strengths. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Ansley Daniel. That third-party group recommended that an advisor oversee operations of the shelter for 6 months. News Channel 11's Terry Craig was at that meeting today. Now, Terry, tell us who was recommended.
Ansley, Sarah, changes are coming to the Washington County Johnson City Animal Shelter. A new recommendation from a third-party group would have an advisor help oversee the shelter. Summit leadership says the Washington County Johnson City Animal Shelter needs an outside advisor. That advisor, former nonprofit CEO Brooks Blair, would work with the shelter to develop better standard operating procedures.
We started to recognize that action to support the current staff and volunteers needed to be put in place immediately because there was a lot of frustration, there was a lot of chaos, if you will, of people not knowing what to do. So what we want to work with them on now is putting the right policies, procedures, and systems in place.
Summit planned to wait 3 months before making any recommendations. That process was sped up after recognizing the current staff needed more support. Animal Control Board President Ken Huffine says the sense of urgency is needed.
I think that sense of urgency was escalated in their eyes, and I completely agree with it. You know, our goal is to provide the highest level of care of those animals.
McCauley mentioned a post-COVID trend of shelters lacking standard operating procedures. This shelter is dealing with low staffing and is operating at max capacity with over 500 animals. Jenny Brock with the Animal Control Board says an advisor could help.
We're really kind of short on staff right now too, so I think having someone come in who has, you know, a really good understanding of organizational dynamics can be helpful.
McCauley stresses the importance of the next 6 months for this shelter. He says there's plenty of ideas coming to the table to improve the shelter. Those ideas just need more facilitation.
What's going well? What are we strong at? What we want to do is maximize the strengths. We want to minimize the weaknesses.
The Animal Control Board approved funding for the 6-month role at its meeting last week.